I'll be reacting to Tokyo 24th Ward, Episode 5. I'll be watching it off of Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go! Oh yeah, pump load this. Seeing Ran run like that is pretty damn cool. And adorable too, in a way. Just seeing how much of a troublemaker he was when he was younger. I'm gonna assume he did something absolutely stupid. But honestly, though, I could see why Peaches would be pissed, though. But damn, he had that much skill even as a kid? Holy shit! I'm impressed. When I was a kid, I only can draw fucking... The limitations of my art skills are just stick figures. And that's it. Huh. Oh. I wonder if that artist is going to come into play later on, because I don't think they'd mention something like this for no reason unless it wasn't going to have any type of importance at the... Oh. Okay, now that guy definitely feels like he could be important later on. I don't know, just my gut feeling. Unless he dies in the flashback, then I take that back. But the reason why I think that is his character design looks pretty damn freaking distinctive, if you ask me. And I wouldn't put it past this series to do any, like, curveballs. At least midway into its run. Speaking of which, I'm liking how they're at the very least giving Ran and Kunai's relationship when they were younger at least a little bit more exploration. Because if Kunai is going to be potentially eliminated, it'll at least make it a little bit more emotional if we get to know him a bit more right before he dies. Instead of how some anime do it over the last few seasons, whereas some anime, how they handle it nowadays is, if a character dies, they'll only give them build-up in the moment of their death, making it moot and making it harder to care. Oh yeah, he's in the opening too. Making it hard to kill for a specific character if we learn about them right after they freaking die. That's usually one of the worst ways of handling characterization anime. Thankfully, those series isn't going for like those type of cheap shots at the very least. Honestly, even if Ran does have a relationship with Kunai, the best option is literally, no matter what, just go and kill Kunai, obviously. That's the best. I mean, if you ask me, that's the best way of doing it. And he's got the best mindset. And they don't have the luxury of really thinking about all the ramifications of the reason as to why. Yeah, honest. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually with him, with Kinako. Just go and kill the terrorist. Yes, I understand that he's friends with freaking Ran, but when you have so many people's lives in danger, you don't give a shit about that. You don't want the lives of multiple people with families, children that they have to take care of, probably people that work under them that rely on them for their living when it comes to like jobs and all that. You don't risk that shit. You go with the immediate end result, even if a life has to be taken. I mean, you got to think of it for the betterment of society, the betterment for a larger amount of people. Oh. I mean, yeah, at least they tried that route, though. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I can understand where he's coming from, and it's better to be playing it safe than sorry, if you ask me. I love how he says Wieners. Damn. I just love how the plot's thickening like straight up. The thing is, though, will he even have enough time to talk it through with Kanai to ask him as to why he became a terrorist, though? I mean, I understand him wanting to protect his friend and all that. And I get that. Like, I really do, but just seems like a gargantuan gamble, though. But again, I understand where he's coming from. And that's what makes this whole situation interesting because, again, the solution's not simple. To everyone that isn't Ren, the most simplest solution would just to have Kunai killed and be done with it. But to someone like Ren who knew him, it's a different matter. It ain't just someone that you can just say, oh, yeah, kill this person, bam, be done with it. And that's what I like about this episode because now I'm going to guess that this is going to cause some nice interpersonal struggle between Ren and the other two. Depend on the series handles conflict anyway. Oh. It definitely would depend on the type of actions he takes to make people smile, though. Whoa! Okay, that's kind of red alarm bells there when he's like, the method doesn't matter. The method always matters. At least in most cases, it does matter. Oh boy. Kind of like how it shows you when he's younger. It shows you how bold Kunai is. It's actually pretty cool. Aww. Okay. At least when it comes to Kunai, now we get some characterization, seeing how he has an inferiority complex at the very least. This definitely makes him a little bit more interesting now. Well, then how would drawing the line being a how would the drawing the line with killing multiple people help anyone out though? That's the issue here. Aww. And considering that Kanai's main skill is things that are computer related, the odds around finding anything on him are going to be pretty fucking low. Oh. Well, shit. Hopefully, though, this at least allows Kanai to be captured at the very least. I mean, one can only cross their fingers. Who knows? Maybe it's a code for something. No, maybe to be. Oh. Yo, that's like. Target's been involved in a lot of shit in this series. Yeah, but what about the residents of Shantytown, though? Where would they be living after they do that? That's the unfortunate thing. And something I like about this series, I like how they actually did show off Shantytown in an earlier episode so that we get more context as to what this man's trying to do. That's something I like about this series. It has a pretty good build up to its credit. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're about to see some action. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I hope that our boy can succeed with, at the very least, being able to convince Kunai to change his ways, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. It feels like it'd be something that's be hard to pull off. Hmm. Oh. The thing is, though, sometimes you don't want to look at the thing in front of you until it's directly in your face, especially when you're going to be in denials. The thing is, though, you can't call Kunai a victim if he goes through with becoming a terrorist, though. That's the issue here. Because at that point, Kunai wouldn't be a victim anymore. He'd be a straight up criminal. That's what Ren has to realize eventually, too. That's if Kunai ever goes to the state where his mind is past the point of no return anyway. Oh boy. Oh, damn it. I mean, of course, it had to be the Starkey bastard that made things worse. Oh, hello, Genmo Bonvadas. Yeah, this is definitely one of the hidden gems of the season, Genmo Bonvadas. Definitely. At least for me, anyway. Especially with the animators in the series saying that the production time for the series is really bad. And they were throwing shit at this series before it released. At least some of the animators working on the series that worked for Cloverworks. So I'm surprised it's turning out as good as it is. Unless we start seeing the production issues happen in episodes 9, 10, or 11, or 12. Oh. At least now we know why and how he's able to manipulate Kunai. What the? Yo, that's fucking crazy. Well, damn. Okay, she'd be getting crazy now. Huh. And it's scary, and it's got to be a scary situation for Kunai because it looks like it's seeing a fucking ghost. Oh. Okay, at least now we know why. When it comes to drug D, why Rand had that aggressive stance he did in episode number 4. I like how this flashback is recontextualizing things. I mean, the thing is, though, sometimes it ain't your intention, but you end up being roped into things you don't want to be roped in just because of bad luck. Oh, my. I mean, the thing is, he could have known things were going to go down the way they were going to go down, though. That's the thing. And you know what? He should have told them, too. Because we know if he would have told Rand would have come to help out Kunai as much as he could have. And the sad part is, if he would have decided to rely on Rand, things might have ended up being resolved in a masterful way where Kunai wouldn't have had thoughts of causing chaos in his mind. Well, and to potential people too. Hello, Anime OG. I'm glad you're back. Yeah, that's a big leap, though. Not being able to become an artist, but then going with the route of doing explosive. That's a big leap right there. I really do hope. I really do hope the Turkey will get a taste of fucking chaos eventually. Now, not all the people on board of the winners, but at the very least, Taki, because that dude gets on my fucking nerves. Oh. I mean, hopefully it's in the positive direction. Whoo, boy. At least now Koki knows there's going to be fucking something wrong, though. But Ran has to realize, though, Koki is quick to respond. Just because he was able to fool Ran doesn't mean he's going to keep him from doing something for long, though. I mean, they've been butts for how long? You'd have to realize that his boy was going to be able to find him. Huh. So that's getting some build up on that. Yeah, it's the last one of the anime for today. After that, I'm going to react to probably one episode of Freak Angels. The thing is, by technicalities, Kunai isn't a criminal yet. But I do have hope that if it comes down to it, Ren's willing to throw down if Kunai is not willing to collaborate. I really do hope he has the stomach to do that. Damn! Although it's saying that you can definitely tell there's not as much care put into the animation for this episode as the previous one. So you can definitely tell those issues that the animators were talking about before this series aired they're showing up here a little bit. It's still better animated than most of the action series, and yeah, because of the way he jumped, it looked like it skipped frames, and then you're not even seeing any bullet damage on any of the surrounding area. Well, yeah, I wish OJ would have come out, but we got to be patient there. Well, the issue with killing them all is that there are some innocents that could be killed alongside them too. That's the issue, for one. And he could help Ran in Changing Hearts someday too with his ability to hack. Oh boy. No, someone needs to pull a trigger against Kanai. I mean, hey, Koki. Hey, Koki had to do what he had to do. The dude was a criminal. Kanai said it straight up. I mean, if I was in Koki's position, I would have done the same shit too. If I had the power, I'd have done it. Koki's right. And plus, Kunai was about to pull the trigger. I mean, Kunai, he literally said he was a criminal. For one, they had Valley up until the point he wanted to. What? Oh. Yo, that's crazy that Ren was actually considering doing that. And I love how despite that, you can see even in his near final moments, Kunai was still looking out for his friend Ran. Well, because Kunai wasn't rescued. That's why. Aw, hey, I mean, at least Kos is recovering from those. Covering a little bit more. Aw, what an angel. I like this because this makes what Kunai said to Ren a lot more stronger when he was talking about how his art can change people, because we're seeing there straight up Kos is being changed for the better due to the art that Ren's made. So that actually made the scene a lot more stronger. The 80 is really damn nice. I'm gonna give this episode a 9 out of 10. Which I'm surprised the episode was great, because Anime News Circle was talking shit about this episode. But this episode was great though. I didn't read the Anime News Network review. I just read like the headline mentioning how bad this episode was. But this episode was great. I fucking loved it. The only thing bad about the episode was the animation quality not being as good as the other episodes, but it was still a good episode. Great one, actually. Oh, shit. Now this looks epic. Oh, damn. Oh, I was getting so excited. Well, yeah, let me explain why I thought the episode was great, though. The reason why I thought the episode was great is because it does add a lot of natural conflict between Iran and Koki. And here's the thing I liked about this episode, too. It's like, you'll argue, for one, you could argue that Koki was a dick, but Koki had to do what he had to do, because you're not going to risk Kunai killing multiple people at all. So I got to absolutely respect this series for not taking the easy approach and Kunai being killed by Koki, though. And while, yes, you could argue that maybe some of the people that Kunai was going to kill on the ship were bad people, not everyone on the ship is a bad person. That's the thing you got to consider, too, though. Well, yes, you do end up with the terrible end result that Shantytown is going to be fucked over. Now it's going to be made into a resort area. Can you really blame Koki for what he did? Because a lot of people's lives would have been lost. I'm just saying. And here's the thing, too. With Kunai, it's like this. What Kunai was trying to do was just terrible. And before y'all say, well, Anime Caveman, he could have just said, yeah, I'm going to fall asleep off the freeing angels. And while y'all could be saying Anime Caveman, well, he could have just shot Koiki. I mean, Koki could have just had Kunai shot in like the arm or legs. When you're dealing with someone that could potentially take the lives of multiple people, you go in for the kill. You don't fucking risk someone causing an explosion, killing multiple people, giving it even an ounce of space to do that. I'm just saying. So that's why, even though y'all could say, well, Anime Caveman, yes, what Koki did was pretty extreme. I thought he made the right decision. And before y'all say, well, innocent people's lives are going to be displaced due to the ship not being blown up, I just see it as, here's the thing. I see it just in this situation that it just feels distasteful that it would have been distasteful just seeing a lot of people's lives just being blown to smithereens. At least that's how I look at it. Yep, I'll see in that reaction. So that's why I thought this episode was pretty damn fucking cool, because it had the balls to do something really, really fucking intense. At least if you ask me. Especially, again, you got to consider the fact, while yes, there were bad people in that ship, you got to consider there were going to be some innocent lives in that line of fire, in those explosives. And I think about those too, not just of the bad people. And that's why what I think Koki did was right. And that's why I love it from a story standpoint, because this episode, it's like if someone had the opinion of supporting Rand's side, I would understand them. I would like, all right, I would understand why you'd pick Rand's side. And you can make arguments for Rand. But I veer more towards Koki's side for that reason, because it's like, yeah, maybe you could have shot him towards any other place, but you're not going to give anyone leg room to potentially take the lives of lots of people. You're not going to do that. I'm just saying. So that's why I thought the script was fantastic. The only downside in the script was really mostly an animation issue, when the animation looked a little bit wonky. You didn't see battle damage on the environment. You saw a few frames skipping around during the fight scene that involved Shu. So yeah, it could have been better, but it was still a great episode from a story standpoint. And yeah, the stuff with Kunai was a bit rushed, because if you asked me, yeah, they could have introduced Kunai earlier, because with introducing him this late in the game, the series makes us want to believe that Ran and Kunai were such big bros, and they want to make us feel sad about it. But it's just hard to feel sad when literally the dude, Kunai, was just introduced in like what? Maybe previous, yeah, he was introduced in the previous episode, and he just gets killed off. Yeah, that's not a great way of feeling sympathy for a character that was killed. But at the very least, the writers did a good job of at least making me care about Kunai, though. Not a lot, but at least enough to be like, all right, yeah, I could definitely feel the weight of his loss. So from a character standpoint, at least it did a good job in that, giving us perspective as to why Kunai wanted to take the actions he did, because obviously what the people in the winner ship want to do, there's going to be some bad shit. You understand the perspective of Kunai, and that's what I like. Because even though I didn't really agree with Kunai wanting to blow it up, I understood his reasoning, and I give the writers credit for that. And that bit where he looked out after Ran, when Ran wanted to cause the explosion after Kunai, which was a really powerful scene because it shows you how much Kunai really believed in Ran when he prevented him from doing the explosion. So that's why it made the things involving Kunai really impactful. Hopefully the week gets better for you, Animated OG. And I like what they did with Koki because the man had balls to make rough decisions. I'm like, damn! This dude is cold-blooded, but he had to do what he had to do because it's like to protect lives or to let lives be potentially lost because he didn't have the guts to pull the trigger. I honestly understand the decision-making of Koiki in this episode. So that's why I thought the character running in the episode was absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. Thought the voice acting was amazing, especially from Ran and Kunai's voice actors. They really had an amazing and phenomenal performance. And aside from the script being pretty damn good, I gotta say, even though the animation wasn't the prettiest, at least the artwork was consistent for the most part. Wasn't anything that made me go, oh my god, that looked good, like some of the previous episodes, but at least there wasn't anything that looked super derpy yet. Yeah, my week was pretty crazy, but eventually, though, it got better, Animated OG. And I gotta admit, the music was pretty dang nice, too, and that's why I gotta give the episode straight up a 9 out of 10. Now, right before I go, though, let me just say thank you very much to Genwa Bondaranes for commenting on the live chat. And also, thank you very much to Animated OG for commenting on the live chat. And also, thank you everyone else for watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe. And I'll see y'all later if y'all come back for more. But anyways, have a great, safe day or night. And thank you so much for watching my video, everyone. Bye-bye.